kind of hard being alive sometimes. I think that's probably one of the most obvious things I could say, probably about as obvious as saying the sky is blue or the sun is hot. But I think sometimes we put blinders on and truck through things without realizing just how hard it can get. Between expectations and letdowns, plans failing, feeling low, and having no direction for how to handle any of that, it can really be a lot. I don't know about you, but I'm someone who benefits from having direction. I've done a lot of coming to terms with not knowing what the future will be like, or having no roadmap, or having no expectations with life for my own peace, but that doesn't mean I like it. Honestly, it drives me kind of crazy sometimes. It's so hard to approach a situation and have no clue how it's gonna pan out. I honestly really admire people who can have that go with the flow attitude, because I try my best to go with the flow, and though I've gotten so much better at releasing my expectations of life, it's still stressful. I can't speak for everyone, but sometimes when I really think about it, I feel like I'm gaslighting myself into thinking I'm in this state where I have no expectations and whatever happens is okay. Like, I acknowledge to myself, there's this boulder in my way. All I can do is flow like water around it. I can't move it, and trying that is only gonna hurt me. But deep down inside, I just wanna move the boulder, and I resist things that I can't change. Like, why can't it be this way? You know what I mean? I guess I secretly hope for things to work out the way I want and for them to be in my control. But that's just not the reality. Sure, we can focus on things in our control, what we have for breakfast, when we exercise, the amount of effort we give something, but ultimately there's more we can't control. The results of our efforts, how people feel about us, the outcome of events we put in motion. And still, no matter how much mindfulness you practice, sometimes when things don't work out or you're disappointed, it really hurts. And you're left with no guidance on what to do or how to move forward, no guidance on how to help yourself. You can be water flowing around a boulder, but to where? Into a stream where you lose track of what water is you and what water isn't, into a patch of dirt only to dissolve yourself into soil, onto hot pavement where you evaporate into the sky, only to be rained down onto the earth a month later into tiny fractions of yourself. And guidance goes so far past that, it can also look like validating your feelings or giving you a sense of direction in your life. Not having that is really tough. But you know what I have learned? Everything we need to manage that pain, everything we need to have guidance, it's in you already, which is, it's such a cliche, I know, but I'll make this a bit sillier for you because I just love being a silly little guy. You remember one of the few times you might have had guidance? Maybe being a kid, you fall down and scrape your knee, your mom rushes to you. Oh no, what happened? You scraped your knee? That's okay, let's get you a Band-Aid. How are you feeling, sweetie? You know, or maybe you didn't have parents like that and you had a camp counselor and you got bullied one day in summer camp, but they come up to you with that camp counselor voice. Oh no, what happened? Lily's bullying you? Uh-oh, that's not nice. Tell me what she said. Oh no, she said your shirt looks tacky? Why don't we go talk to her and tell her that's not okay? Do you want a sticker? Here, you can hang out with me for the rest of the day. Shout out camp counselors, I love camp counselors. Or maybe you had a sibling or teacher, friend, anyone that was there that told you what to do when you got hurt or disappointed or felt low. But what happens when you grow up? What happens when your parents aren't around to put a Band-Aid on you, or you don't have a camp counselor, or your friends are busy or going through stuff where they have to focus on themselves, or it's harder for you to make friends? What happens then? All right, don't worry, I got you. Here's what I do, and maybe this is something you can try too. When I feel the need to have some guidance, I picture myself alone in a dark void. Actually, that kind of sounds bad, but I promise this isn't depressing or anything. You know, let's not go with the dark void. Just think of a place that makes you feel comfortable. I don't know what it says about me that a dark void feels comfortable, but picture someplace that makes you feel comfortable, your old childhood room, your room now, your favorite Burger King. Just picture a place you feel totally safe, and now imagine you as a kid in the situation that's causing you grief. And for the sake of this example, let's say someone called your shirt tacky. So picture you as a kid and someone just called your shirt tacky. What are you feeling? Are you crying? Are you sad? Are you angry? What does this kid look like? Are they hugging their knees to their chest to make themselves feel smaller? Are they acting out trying to get attention? Are they holding on to their favorite stuffy? What are they doing? There's no wrong answer because you know yourself and you know what you feel. Now I want you to imagine you as an adult coming in and talking to that little kid. I want you to picture yourself in the absolute best possible idealized form of you. Like if you could look up to someone, that is you. Now have a conversation with that kid. Don't judge them or anything, they're just a kid. And if they say something funny, you can laugh. If they say something that makes you want to cry, you can cry. Just accept whatever they say as if you would accept whatever any other kid says and ask them, what happened? Why are you sad? Why are you making yourself small? Why are you holding on to your stuffy? How did it feel when someone called your shirt tacky? Make an effort to understand what this kid is feeling and why. Now, here's where the magic happens. You are this kid's guide. And you can do it. You're a compassionate, kind, caring person. You can take care of this kid. And if you don't know how to yet, you can learn by practicing. No one's good at anything to start, but you can say things like, okay, someone called your shirt tacky and that made you sad. I get it. What do you need? And maybe that kid is going to be like, you know what? I don't need anything. I just needed someone to listen. But maybe that kid is going to be like, I need someone to tell me my shirt is cool. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to tell that kid that their shirt is the coolest shirt you have ever seen. And you know what? You're going to believe it. You know why? Because you want what's best for this kid. They're just a kid and you're protecting them. And you know what? That is you guiding yourself. Let's say one day you talk to that kid and they're like, I feel sad. My friends are tired of this game I love. They don't play it with me anymore. And maybe you say, I understand. That really sucks. How about I'll play this game with you for now, and in the meantime, maybe we can look for other people to play this game with on a Discord group with other people who love this game. Do you see what I'm getting at? You have it in you to offer the guidance, and you have it in you to give that to other people. You know what to do already because you know deep down what this kid needs. So you can do it. You are your own mom, if that makes sense. You are your own teacher, mentor, sibling, friend. You have it in you to take care of yourself and be there for yourself. And it took me so long to learn this, but that's what self-love is. It just means you treat yourself with care and consideration, and you look after yourself like a parent would look after a kid. Now, I don't want to encourage counter-dependence, meaning you no longer rely on other people for support. It's okay to rely on others for your needs. Especially in any healthy two-way street relationship, it's okay to need support from people and to support them. I'm not saying, rely solely on yourself, shut yourself off from the world, and never count on anyone ever again. I'm saying in those times where you need to be there for yourself, maybe you don't have someone that you can count on, or maybe someone's busy, or they're on vacation, or something, maybe this is something that you can try. You have it in you to treat yourself well, so treat yourself nicely, be kind to others, be kind to yourself. I know it gets hard. This life is really hard, but you got this, okay? You have got this. You've gotten this far, haven't you? So here's another tool for your toolbox. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. Okay, bye.